Hello YouTube friends and welcome to my channel. Today I have for you another rake knife. This will be the P831-SF, made in China. The rake brand is owned by Phoenix Lights. Here are the informations. If you like, you can pause it. So inside we have a really nice sturdy box. Some warranty information. And here's the knife. So here are the specifications. So we have a blade length of 85 millimeters or 3.35 inches. Overall length is 19.5 centimeters or 7.68 inches. The blade thickness is 3.1 or 0.12. The weight is 93 grams or 3.28 ounces. We have a blade steel of 14C20N and the handle is 3CR13. It is really nice to see a manufacturer to give you also the blade material for the handle. Okay, so the P831 is obviously a full stainless steel design. The proportions are really meant to be more on the small, medium to small EDC, lightweight carry. Depends on your preference of the weight, but obviously it's not that so heavy knife. The pocket clip has a, let's take this down. It is sturdy but has a little bit of give, so obviously you could bend it a little bit more or upside to have easier attachment or reinserting into your pocket pants. Centering. Okay, so let's see. When I firstly opened this box, I had a really hard time to open the knife, because as you can see, you have a really small area where you can deploy it, or where you can put your finger there. And also, given the construction that this is a stainless steel frame lock, you will be pushing at some part of the frame lock, and then it will insert more pressure, and it is virtually impossible to open it up. You can really tear down your finger, so there is a major design flaw. So I don't know what rake knife do, or why they did not test the knife out before they have releasing it. That being said, you can make a little hack by yourself. If you can raise up the thumb stud a little bit. So basically you need to loosen the thumb stud is not loose by factory. I have loosened it up with the pliers to demonstrate that if you can somehow change it out or raise it up and Loctite it, then you can open it without problems. It rides on washers, so there are no ball bearings, and design wise looks really nice. I will compare it a little bit to the previously reviewed P835. That one has a raised thumb stud and works flawlessly. But yes, if you don't want to modify your knives out of the box, and you should not have to do it, then just get this one and forget about the A31. But man, it's really nice and sleek design. If they would only release it with a bigger or shape-wise like this thumb stud, then it will be okay. And really, RUIKE has some really nice offerings, also price-wise. You can definitely get them for around under $45, depends on the knife seller of your choice. Here in Europe you will probably have to pay a little bit more just because of taxes and import charges, but it should be around that same price point, so around 45, under $50. So the finishing is really nice. They also implemented a nice color, so with blue anodized, probably aluminium, around the pivot, so nice accent. And if the spacers would be also blue, that will be really nice. But it does match the thumb stud. And we have a really nice compact knife for everyday chores. With this sheep's foot or reverse tento style. This is more a reverse tento style. This is a little bit rounded, so therefore. As on the blade we have the model number, then we have some kind of another number, I don't know what this is. Then we have the blade steel, then another marking, RUIKE, and no made in China. So who knows what are those numbers. Okay, so the size comparison. is a little bit smaller. And then let's see what we have here. On the table, the 940 Benchmade Osborne, which in my opinion is an excellent EDC, great size and also weight. Then I have here the Kershaw Blur. It's a little bit larger, not that much more. Then a Spyderco Endura, a Spyderco Delica, a large Griptilian from Benchmade, and also a small Griptilian from Benchmade. So my final opinion is that, yeah, it is a nice knife, but given that it has this problem with the thumb stud, I would not recommend to buy this one. If you are a tinker and if you are enjoying to take down your knives and maybe adjusting the tension of the frame lock and playing with the blade and with the centering and maybe swapping out parts or adding something to it, maybe customizing to your liking, then definitely this is an excellent small EDC knife. So this was the RUIKE Knives P831. If you have any questions, leave comments down below, and as always, have a nice day.